Alright, so what's up, guys? Hope you're all having an amazing day, or night, or morning, or I don't know, dude. I really don't know what time of day it is for all of you, but I mean, I hope that you all are enjoying yourselves, living your best lives, or whatever. And yeah, we're using Run 2 gameplay today because of the fact that, honestly, I saw one comment saying, hey, you should use Run 2 gameplay. So me being the comedian that I am, thought that it would be a great idea to do. So here's Run 2 gameplay from Cool Math Games. Hell yeah. Anyways, before the video starts, I just want to go ahead and say that, yeah, here's another story time. Sorry that I've been doing so many of these. They're just really fun to make. But tomorrow we're gonna have a normal video, and we probably won't be doing story times for a while, because I'm not really trying to be a story time channel. I just kind of wanted to get out a few story times for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, let's begin.
Girl, get on my mentions. You acting pretentious. Use me for it.
Alright, so how's it going, everybody? Today I'm back with another great school story. And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, this video, I was not a scholar at all. I never did bad in school, and I was never failing or anything. I just didn't really like school, and it wasn't really for me. But in school, I always tried to manage to do my work and pay attention and, you know, still try to be a really good student. Okay, so a few videos ago, I made a video about how my teacher wanted me to delete my entire YouTube channel because she thought that it would mess up my abilities in school or whatever. Which I honestly find pretty funny due to the fact that, you know, school wasn't ever really for me, but I always managed to pay attention and get pretty good grades. But basically, me and this teacher didn't have too good of a relationship going on there. She really didn't like me because of my channel or whatever. She thought that it was messed up or mean or something. I don't know. She was a really old lady and didn't really understand YouTube, so I guess I'll give her a pass. But, you know, at a certain point, things got really far. Like, things started crossing the line, you know, because at a certain point, she decided to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to try to get him to delete his entire YouTube channel. I've been working really hard on this channel for the last year or so now, but, you know, she wanted to strip it all away from me because she personally didn't understand it or like it or whatever. So she decided to take it into her hands and make it her mission to get rid of my YouTube channel and to force me into being a scholar, because apparently I was meant to go to Harvard or something like that. And as you guys can see, I'm using up all of my college potential on doing YouTube, which is definitely not a real job whatsoever. So, you know, basically this lady goes from trying to harass me personally to trying to, you know, publicly humiliate me by showing the class my videos and such, blah blah blah. For a good month or two, that stuff goes on, and I never really showed much of a reaction whatsoever. Honestly, I didn't really care that much, because at the end of the day, I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not hurting anybody, I'm just making YouTube videos. But this lady thought that I was the spawn of Satan and that I am the ringer of all evil, which, I mean, obviously, man, come on, I'm evil. Like, bro, I didn't even recycle last week. I'm a savage. No, but this teacher actually hated me so much, right, to the point where she wanted to get me expelled from school permanently. She was fed up, okay? She has had enough of Cyrus. Like, man, I hate how he just sits down inside a class and does his work and doesn't really talk too much with anybody. What an asshole, okay? I hate Cyrus. Expel him. No, I'm exaggerating, but this lady actually wanted to get me expelled from the school and just get me out of her sight, okay? And you guys are probably wondering to yourselves, Cyrus, how did this all start? It's just youtube.com. I mean, why would she be so upset with you? Well, boys and girls, she and I kept getting into small little arguments, not really much of like heated arguments whatsoever, but she and I kept getting into little arguments about YouTube and the things that I wanted to do with my own life. And this lady was just not too happy, okay? She was pissed. Like, I was afraid this lady was gonna like eat me or something. But this lady must have gotten really mad after one of those quote-unquote heated debates that we had, which honestly, side note, I'm not a YouTube vlogger or anything, you know? I'm not out here with a vlog camera inside of everybody's faces at school. I'm not making it clearly like abundant that I'm some sort of YouTuber whatsoever. I just make commentary. Like, I sit down inside of a chair and I talk into a mic while I have gameplay up on screen. You know, I'm not really doing anything that harmful. I'm not some evil, wicked madman. I'm just some kid with a mic and some gameplay, okay? But this lady actually wanted to release the hounds on me. She wanted to release the entire Kraken. She wanted to go on a 1v1 op course in CSGO with me, bro. She was not a force to be reckoned with. She was not playing around at all. I'm actually convinced that this lady wanted to chew me up and eat me. She wanted to turn me into a sirloin steak. That's how much she genuinely despised me. But basically, one day, this lady decides to go ahead and pull me aside in the middle of class, actually, while everybody's just having a good time talking and laughing. And she whispers to me saying, you know, you might not be a good fit for this school here, Cyrus. You know, you're a little bit too preoccupied with your entire YouTube thing. And I'm considering talking to the headmasters here at the school to get you, you know, expelled. And at that moment, I was so dumbfounded that I laughed at this lady, bro. I genuinely let out a good ha ha ha. Like, I honestly, in my mind, thought that this lady was kidding with me or something, dude. Like, how can somebody be this angry about some YouTube channel on the internet that they wanted to get this kid expelled? Cyrus, how dare you do YouTube? Nah, but this lady was an actual cyberbully. Like, you guys might think that I'm mean or something, but this lady is actually evil. She's like on Leafy's level. She was not playing any games at all here, man. She was trying to get me eradicated from the earth. But anyways, after she pulled me aside and let me know and I laughed at her, she ended up saying to me, oh, you think that I'm joking, honey? Alright, okay, I'll add that to the report as well. And at that moment, I'm just like, you know what? Okay, whatever happens, happens. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to quit my entire dream job because of some angry lady at a building, okay? Because realistically, I thought to myself, there's no way in hell that I can end up getting expelled from not even doing anything wrong. Because once again, I might add, okay, I have never done anything wrong whatsoever inside of that building. I wasn't picking on people. I wasn't doing anything wrong, hanging out with the wrong crowd, dude. I had like basically no friends. I just wanted to mind my own business, man. I went there and then I went home. That was my entire life. But this lady actually decides to go ahead and try to get me expelled for doing YouTube. So one day, I come into school, okay, it's bright and early inside of the morning. I sit down in class. I take out my handy dandy little school laptop that they gave us. I'm ready to learn. I log into the school website, and this lady all angrily walks up to me as if she's about to give me a nice little ear flick, and she sternly says to me, "Cyrus, you're coming with me, okay?" So I put up my laptop inside of my bag and stuff. I get all my stuff ready, and then we walk out of the room and head down the hall to the office. It was a pretty small building because, you know, it wasn't an actual school. It was like some small little building because it was like an online school, but we had to go physically like every now and again or whatever. But basically, so we walk down the hall, we get into the entire office, okay, and the principal reads out to me my wrongdoings in the entire report that the teacher filed on me. And she basically asked me to explain what happened from my point of view and why I think that I'm in here and why, you know, why should I not be expelled, basically. She wanted me to basically give myself a defense or an excuse for my terrible actions that landed me inside of that entire room. So I'm honest with the lady and I say to her, well, Miss, I don't really have a fake name for her, okay, so I'm just gonna say my teacher. Well, ma'am, my teacher here really doesn't like the fact that I do YouTube, and it's honestly not interfering with my schoolwork whatsoever, and there's no documentation of it happening. My grades are not slipping whatsoever. I'm doing fine in class. I'm not slipping up at all. But my teacher basically is just really angry about the fact that I do YouTube and thinks that it's going to ruin my life, so she decided to try to get me expelled to make me learn a lesson or something. I don't know. Because none of this makes any sense whatsoever. Like, how does this, what does it even mean? I still to this day don't even know what I did wrong. But basically, so I basically explained my side of the story to the principal, I think, the headmaster. I don't know who she was. And she looks over to the teacher to ask her if it's true, and the teacher's really angry, and she looks like she's about to turn red in embarrassment. Like, this lady actually looked like a fresh tomato, okay? She was not having it. She was very upset. But she was actually, surprisingly enough, honest, and she says, yeah, I was just afraid that it would interfere with his schooling in the future and interfere with his chances of getting into college, because what if he's applying for college someday, and they go back and see his YouTube videos and sees that they're vulgar? And if that's true and you can't get into school because of vulgar content on the internet, then wow, I don't want to go to school. Because why would I want to go to a place, right, where I would not only be in debt because, you know, it's college, but why would I want to end up going to a college where I can't even express myself freely through the usage of profanity and through YouTube videos? Why would I want to go there? Like, no, I'm not old enough to go to college, and I really don't want to go to college anytime inside of the near future, or at all, to be real with you. But if colleges are that stern and they care that much, then wow, that's really sad. But in my opinion, I think that the lady was just going overboard and she didn't really understand everything that she was saying, because she was an old lady, okay? An old lady. She doesn't understand the internet. She doesn't understand YouTube. She doesn't understand that this is all a real life job. And you know what? I could be angry at this lady to this day, and I could be mad that she tried to pretty much ruin my life by getting me expelled, because what if I would have wanted to go to school? It wouldn't have looked too good on my record, you know, being expelled for doing YouTube videos. But I'm not mad at the lady, because we all make mistakes. It happens in life. Whatever. Who cares? At the end of the day, I didn't end up getting expelled, which is a yay, I guess. I don't know. Thanks, teacher, for going back on what you said and apologizing to me or something, I think. Like, I'm glad that I didn't end up getting expelled from that school. I ended up leaving after a while, but, you know, it was okay, I guess. That teacher kind of sucked, though. You know, I really like the teachers who actually try to keep you going and try to inspire you to keep, you know, following your dreams, even if it involves not really doing school as much. Honestly, I have had some pretty good teachers inside of the past that have, you know, tried to keep me going with the things that I wanted to do. Like, for example, at a point in time, I was really interested in animation. I used to study it pretty often, and I used to draw a lot. Like, I've drawn every single piece of art that I've had on my channel, you know? Every single profile picture or banner that I've had has been drawn or made by me, except for the most recent banner. Scrubby made that, but I drew the character. I used to really have a big interest inside of art, but, you know, as time passed and as I got a bit older, I realized that it's not really what I want to do. It's no longer my dream job. But, you know, I had some pretty good teachers here and there that let me use art inside of projects, for example. Like, inside of my science class that I had at one point in time, I had this cool teacher who, his name was Mr. Jackson. He was a really nice guy. Basically, he would allow me to do art inside of my projects. Like, I would draw little comics and animations to represent everything that I did. I don't know. That sort of stuff was honestly just really fun to do, and I really appreciate teachers like that who are cool and actually, you know, they inspire their students to keep doing what they want to do. So shout out to him, honestly. I'm not really a big fan of the older teachers who, you know, act like the lady that I had, because that lady was a big pain in the ass to deal with for a while. You know, I was just trying to do what I wanted to do, and this lady got really angry, even though it wasn't interfering with anything that I did in school. didn't really mix both worlds or anything. I was just trying to enjoy myself on the side. But as you can tell, even outside of school, no fun allowed, okay? But anyways, I'm going to be wrapping up the video around here, okay? Hope they all enjoyed the story as always. You guys have seemed to be killing it with all the support in these story times, so yeah, thank you. I'm probably not going to be doing any more story times for a while though, due to the fact that, you know, it's not my main style of content, and I honestly prefer doing the surf commentaries that I usually do. But both are honestly really fun, and I appreciate you guys all enjoying them. As always though, if you guys have any stories that you guys want to leave below inside of the comment section, then feel free to, and I'll heart your comment and I'll read your stories. And if you don't have any stories to tell inside of the comments, then feel free to comment the phrase lol okay, and I'll heart that too. And also, if you guys made it this far, press that like button, okay? It would mean a lot to me. It just shows that you guys are a true supporter. Only the extremely cool people leave a like, so yeah, if you want to be really cool, leave a like. Alright, whatever. I hope that you're having an amazing day or night or whatever. I hope that you all enjoyed the story time, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Peace out, guys.
Wake up every day and it just feels repetitive. Think I need to chill, I think I need a sedative. I think depression's hitting me, I think it's finally setting in. Drifted to my feet and settling just like sediment. Coasting and walking down this road called life blindly.